everyone, for holding. We are now joined with head coach Mark Hudspeth of Louisiana Lafayette. If you have a question for Coach Hudspeth, please press star 1 to get in the queue to ask questions at this time. Again, that's star 1 on your telephone to get in the queue to ask questions. Louisiana Lafayette is coming off of a 23-21 victory last week at Georgia State and now heads into a Thursday night game against South Alabama. That game will be televised on ESPNU and will kick off in Mobile, Alabama at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Coach Hudspeth, before we get to questions, please give us your thoughts on last week's win against Georgia State and the upcoming game against South Alabama.
Just proud of our team, the way we went on the road and got a win. Thought we played well, got off to a much better start this week, and give Georgia State credit. Coach Miles did a great job having those guys ready to play, and we were fortunate to get out of there with a win there toward the end. I thought a couple of guys stood out for us, played awfully well. Stevie Ortiz, our freshman kicker, had a big night. Our kicking game made some big plays that really made the difference in the game. Al Rouse played well for us offensively, and Dominic Tovell continues to play well on defense. So excited now to get back to 500 and 3-1 in the conference as we're trying to keep our hopes alive to stay in this conference race. So big game this weekend against an always tough South Alabama team. They're on the road in a short week and a quick turnaround.
Thank you very much, Coach. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press star 1 to get in the queue to ask questions for Coach Hudspeth. Coach, you know, special teams was really a big factor in Saturday's win. A blocked punt was recovered in the end zone for a touchdown, and as you mentioned, Steve Artigue kicking 3 field goals for you. What was really the key to the special teams having such an impact in that game? Was that a plan going in, or was that something that kind of came as part of the Georgia State's game plan that week?
No, it's always a big part of our plan. This week, it obviously worked out really well for us, and we made more big plays than we made this year. So excited just the way our kids taking pride in our special teams and had a lot of great individual efforts across the board in all phases of the kicking game.
And you mentioned it briefly in your opening statement about Dominic Tovell. Again, he's one of the Sun Belt's leader in tackles, and week to week it puts up huge tackling numbers. I mean, what's been the key to his success this season, and especially against Georgia State, a team that likes to throw the ball?
Well, he's just he's a senior. He's been in a lot of battles. He's a seasoned guy that has got a great nose for the ball and great understanding of the game, and puts himself in position not only the way he plays but the way he prepares each week.
And Brooks Hack against Georgia State was 18-25, for 162 yards and a touchdown. How would you assess his performance against Georgia State last week?
I thought it was a solid performance. We still, at the end of the day, you've got to score more points. And to me, that's what our quarterback's got to do, is put us in the end zone. We were not very good on third down, and so we've got to find some answers there this week. We've been pretty good on third down this year, with the exception of this week. And so we've got to clean some things up there and just continue to improve.
And finally, Coach, with Thursday's game against South Alabama, the Jaguars come into this game after putting up, 50-plus points against Idaho, and Cody Clements, a quarterback, playing really well. I mean, what's really the key to stopping their offense or slowing them down on offense?
Well, they've got some big targets, and they played well at times this year too. They went on the road and beat a very good San Diego State team, and then they obviously put up a lot of points this weekend. And so it looks like that team's really hitting their stride right now. And they're always tough at home. Coach Jones does a great job down there. It's Alabama recruiting good players. They've gotten a lot of good transfers in there that's made some immediate impact for those guys. And so it'll be a huge challenge.
All right, Coach. Looks like that's all the questions we have for you today. We appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.